standing atop Powers Hill at Gettysburg. The Civil War Preservation Trust is embarking upon an effort to increase the land saved at Powers Hill. I'm on National Park Service property, but right beyond the stone wall beyond me, especially in that direction leading down to the Baltimore Pike, has been in private hands ever since the Civil War. And the CWPT has a great opportunity to secure 5 acres on this very important hill, Powers Hill, which many of you may not have heard of, so let me go into that a little bit. After the Union troops fell back on the afternoon of July 1st, 1863, the Union Army arrived and formed in the shape of a fishhook with Culp's Hill, Cemetery Hill, and the Round Tops. Right beyond Culp's Hill is where we're standing on the interior line at Powers Hill. Now let me explain why Powers Hill is important. Culp's Hill, just about a half mile to a mile off of my left, consists of 2 hills, an upper, larger Culp's Hill and a lower Culp's Hill. And that was a no-brainer. The Union troops occupied those 2 hills. But below Lower Culp's Hill is an area called Spangler's Spring or Spangler's Meadow, and another hill called McAllister's Hill, or it's an unnamed hill. The Yankees put troops on that hill and the 2 Culp's Hills, but that meadow, the Spangler Meadow, was uncovered. They couldn't really put infantry there to advantage, so they placed cannons up here on Powers Hill, which perfectly created a crossfire into that area. These are about 14 guns from New York, from Maryland, from Pennsylvania, that along with some other batteries along the Baltimore Pike are going to create a crossfire so bad that the Southerners in that area called it artillery hell. The Union troops on July 2nd were attacked, and they repulsed that attack largely without artillery support. But on July 3rd, 1863, the Southerners had some gains. Both sides rushed reinforcements to the area. Union troops actually got between these cannons on Powers Hill and the Confederates near Spangler's Meadow, and the fighting got very, very intense. The artillery was opening up and fired for hours during the battle. This is the longest sustained fighting at Gettysburg. 7 hours it lasted, and for several of those hours, these 14 guns up here, along with others on the Baltimore Pike, were supporting Union efforts. Usually. Sometimes their shots fell short and actually hit some of the Union troops in the area, but largely they were very supportive, and this very important position here on Powers Hill had 14 guns up here, 12 of which were on the unprotected land that CWPT is trying to save beyond that stone wall. You see a monument here. This monument to Knapp's Pennsylvanians should actually be beyond the stone wall on the property CWPT is trying to save.